日。
Hello everybody and welcome to Cinema Cinema Cinema。 今週もハリウッドのホットな最新情報をたっぷりお届けします。 OK, here we go。 あのヒット作の続編がついに完成。今度は海を舞台に大暴れ。 Sandra Bullock and her new partner Jason Patrick in Speed 2。 Next, it's a comedy from Ireland。 2人の失業者がニュービジネスを始めるのですが、さて守備よくいきますでしょうか。 The Van。And then, in our location report、 先週に続いて2度目の登場です。 Nicolas Cage got a ticket to fly on Con Air。 トップ10フィルムのカウントダウンももちろんあります。今週も最後まで目が離せない Cinema Cinema Cinema。
This week's preview。 トップを飾るのはこの作品、スピード2。
Oh, you're back again.
Yeah, I wanted to make up for last week.
ヒロインのアニーを演じるのはもちろんサンドラ・ブロック。
Sorry, Mr. Kent, but that bus was going way too fast.
第1作目で彼女とコンビを組んだのはキアヌ・リーブスでした。
Keanu, get off!
Get off.
This is much better.
しかし今回キアヌはロックバンドドッグスターのツアーのため降板。代わって登場するのがスリーパーズのジェイソン・パトリックです。
Your boyfriend drive like this.
Oh, Alex, no. Alex is so completely different.
You are officially on vacation.
I was going to surprise you tonight, but it's a cruise. Caribbean.
ニューコンビが仲睦まじく乗り込んだのはバスではなくて豪華なクルーザー。
This almost seems too perfect, doesn't it?
でもそううまくは
Want me to step on your feet?
いきません。
Swear I am never leaving the house again. You should never put fast machinery in my hands because, well, speed kills.
監督は前作同様ヤン・デボン。彼はツイスターでも大ヒットを生みました。
There's no one that can do what Jan can with a camera in films like this. I really believe that.
Seems odd.
Yes, it is odd. They're abandoning ship in the middle of the night.
LAPD. Your what? Somebody find the captain.
The captain is dead.
悪役を務めるのはウィレム・デフォー。
Who is running the ship? Oh, yeah. I am.
The position charges throughout the ship.
Where is he?
He's everywhere. I know who you are.
I know you too.
That was odd.
What kind of cop are you? You're gonna get us all killed.
He's taking us right into an oil tanker.
主役の2人はスタントもバッチリ。
Oh, let's bust the transmission like a car, because I've done that.
制作費は前作の4倍以上1億4000万ドルを投入しました。
We're gonna crash!
Slow it down. But you're not going to stop her. How do you like your vacation so far?
Man, I just bought a condo here.
We'll show you a glimpse of an Irish life in the next review。
To unemployment. Yeah, unemployment.
2人の失業者が始めたニュービジネス。当たりと出るか外れと出るか。 The Van。
Yes! 20 quid!
食なしコンビを演じるのはコーン・ミーニー and ドナルド・オー・ケリー。ミーニーはコインエアーにも出演しています。ザ・コミットメンツ、スナッパーに続いてアイルランド人作家ロディ・ドイルの小説を映画化。この作品でドイルのバリータウン3部作は完結します。
You're used to this.
I'm used to what? Come on. Doing nothing. Do you think I like it? Do you think I'm lazy? Do you?
It's about two unemployed men, one who's been unemployed for quite a while, the other who was recently made unemployed, and gets a redundancy check.
He gets the idea of buying the chip plant with the intention of selling chips and burgers and so on.
What you need is a wash and a shave under the armpit. What about the engine? What engine was that, Maggie?
年代物のバンが動き出して2人のビジネスもスタート。
You want to be my partner, laddie? We'd make a great team. Thanks very much, Bimbo. How did it get grease on the outside? God, laddie, it's going to take ages. Ah, not at all. It's half an inch thick. Yeah, but we're thicker.
They're best friends, and it's interesting. I think, you know, they're not the kind of guys who think about their relationship very much. But as the story progresses, you realise the depth of feeling that exists between them, that they are actually kind of very close.
Bimbo's Burgers. How's that sound? I knew it!
でも売れ行きが上がるとともに2人の仲は険悪に。
It's a tough challenge they set themselves, and that toughness takes its toll on the relationship between them as the story progresses.
My God Almighty! Sorry!
They're really kind of fighting for the survival here, in a sense, you know. These two characters, which gives it a kind of an edge of urgency and desperation.
I pay you well, don't I, Larry? Yes, you do, yeah. Well then! It's just when we started, when we got the van. When I bought the van, you mean?
I didn't actually see it as a buddy book as I was writing it. Deeper into it, I began to, you know, particularly doing the screenplay, we began to, I think of, you know, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and then we started calling it Thelma and Louise with Chips.
Take him to Missouri, man.
Thelma and Louise with Chips, that's good, yeah.
Staff とキャストの生の声をお届けします。ロケーションリポート。今週ご紹介するのは全米で公開されたばかり、日本ではこの秋公開予定のアクション巨編コンエア。ニコラス・ケイジ扮するキャメロンは仮釈放が決まった囚人。
Today's flight is a special one. We're populating Louisiana's Felton Penitentiary. These guys are the worst of the worst.
その飛行機にキャメロンで
Sweetwater Frio.
危険なフライトが始まる。
Stewardess, what's the in-flight movie today?
Marker?
プロデューサーはジェリー・ブラッカイマー。彼はニコラス・ケイジの前作「ザ・ロック」のほか「トップガン」「クリムゾン・タイド」も手掛けたヒットメーカー。 ケイジと共演するのはジョン・キューザックにジョン・マルコビッチ。最悪のフライトに乗り合わせたキャメロンは無事家族のもとにたどり着けるのか。
What motivated me to play Cameron Poe was the notion of the rehabilitated prisoner on parole going home to see his family. It's my daughter.
He says no personal possessions on his airplane.
Just as long as you know I'll be getting that back at some point.
Nick takes you on a ride, a very rough ride. You become him in this movie. And what would you do if you're strapped in a plane with a bunch of these insane convicts?
What you looking at, punk?
Nothing, I was just admiring your cage. It is an interesting concept to think what would happen if a super criminal took over the plane and had a plan.
マルコビッチ扮するサイラスは冷酷な極悪人。彼はハイジャックのリーダー。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Con Air.
Where are you going with my plane, Cyrus?
We're going to Disneyland.
He's been hired to hijack this plane and hold the guards hostage, and they'll escape to South America, and that's the plan.
Gilbert 1, you are not cleared for takeoff. And nobody on this aircraft gives a flying.
ジョン・キューザックが演じるのはフライトを阻止しようとする連邦裁判所のオフィサー。彼の頼みの綱は機内にいるキャメロンだけ。
He has an opportunity to get off the plane, and he doesn't do it. And then I start to think that he could be a guy who might have stayed on the plane to help resolve the situation.
The issue here is how the plane is brought down.
Shoot it down.
Go ahead, some people up there.
He's got a little girl to come home to. He's been waiting for this day for 8 years.
What are you going to do? What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to save the day.
Roll it, please.
陸と空を股にかけた撮影はユタ州とネバダ州で行われました。命知らずのスタントに加えて SFX も見応え十分。
Well, it's very trying on our production people and our art department and especially our mechanical and special effects are all doing a great job. And this is the culmination of a lot of work that's taken place.
中でも圧巻なのがこのシーンです。ネオン輝くラスベガスに囚人護送機が着陸を強行。特殊効果チームが大迫力の映像を生み出しました。
Oh, this is beautiful.
They did as much as they could with real planes and real crashes, but there's a certain level of action that they simply couldn't do. So we had to come in and figure out a way to make this crash happen. And in order to do that, we built about 250 feet of the Vegas Strip in miniature. We set up background street with the plane and towed it down the street at 40 miles an hour, crashing into things, breaking lampposts. Cars were hitting the plane, bouncing off, exploding in flames.
Viva Las Vegas.
ドラマとしても一級品のコンエア、魅力的なストーリーがオールスターキャストを実現させました。
To get John Cusack, to get John Malkovich, to get Ving Rhames and Steve Buscemi, it's not going to just be a shoot 'em up. The characters are going to be real, they're going to have depth, and you're going to be able to identify with them.
To me, it was a classic story. It reminded me of like one of those great lifeboat films or submarine films where there's 12 angry men in a tight tin box, and it's the strongest man left standing.
Let's do it.
We're going to try to give you, a good hour and a half of some real excitement.
He's got the whole world in his hands.
It's smarter and more ironic than your average action film.
Seemed like a sort of fun, sort of boys' own story. What can go wrong?
Where are they going to land this thing? How do you feel about the blackjack tables?
We're gonna do something original and special with this one. We want them to have a good time.
Thank you, and have a pleasant flight.
続いては全米トップ10フィルムのカウントダウン。当然ながらコンエアもランクイン。
Are you marrying this guy because you're mad at me?
No, I divorced you because I was mad at you.
Audrey, wait, I want to talk about this.
Really, what do you want?
Falling from 8 to 10 is Liar Liar。日本では公開されたばかりのジム・キャリー biggest hit。ブロードウェイと縦断のジェニファー・ティリーが嘘つき弁護士に丸め込まれる依頼人を演じます。
I think you're bending over backwards.
Yeah. Well, I did offer to give him joint custody of the kids.
And how does he repay you? By dragging you through a painful litigation process. No, 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 no! This can't happen! With all due respect, this isn't about you and Mr. Cole anymore. This is about all women. Where would Tina Turner be right now if she'd rolled over and said, "Hit me again, Ike," and put some stank on it? Rolling on the river, that's where she'd be. But she's beyond Thunderdome because she decided to send a message. Wake up, sisters. There's no such thing as a weaker sex.
スリーランク下がって今週は9位。カート・ラッセル主演のサスペンス「ブレイクダウン」。ラッセル扮する主人公の妻がトラックに乗ったまま行方不明に。彼は疑惑のトラックドライバーを追及します。
Last time I saw her, she was with this guy in his truck. Now he's saying he's never seen her.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Don't lie, you ignorant bum!
All right, calm down. All right, now tell me exactly what happened, sir.
Okay, all right. Our car broke down. And he stopped, offered to help, took my wife to a payphone, but she never showed up.
Sir, what do you have to say about this? Officer, I don't know. I'm driving along. This fellow runs me off the road, starts hollering about his wife. I swear I've never seen him before in my life. And you didn't give his wife a ride? No, sir.
He's lying.
This week's number 8 is The Fifth Element。タフガイ、ブルース・ウィリスの共演を務めるのはクリス・タッカー。ド派手な衣装で DJ を演じるんですけど、それがすごくおかしいの。
How was it?
Wow, was just absolutely so great.